Imagine if there is, which already is, contextually,
Yeah.
AI apps like Sherlock can now contextually coach a person, which means that probably a risk analyst from a large insurance company versus a risk analyst in a company like Goldman Sachs, culturally they'll be very different as well. Competency skills will be very different as well. Now we can leverage that information to coach them on those contextual pieces also. Again, this is not tech skills coaching, hard skills coaching. This is still soft skills coaching, which we're talking about, but it's still extremely contextual. But if you compare this to a human coaching, humans don't have to know much about the context, and they decipher that through questions, which is what apps like Sherlock do as well. So you
Yeah.
teach them these competencies, and they also decipher that as they go through multiple questions, like what a human would do as well. And we are
Yeah.
seeing that left, right, and center. It's mind-boggling to see how people are moving just a simple conversation, because it's a powerful conversation.
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's, as long as people are sort of aware that they are in fact training their own coach, which I think is the thing to really kind of have self-awareness on. And I think that's a delicate thing, right? Because I think some people are going to expect this AI coach to kind of know them right out of the gate and to kind of understand. And probably there's more of a learning curve for a digital coach than there is like a human coach.
Yeah.
But I think you can actually sort of train this digital coach over time, and it will become pretty effective. It'll become an expert on you, I guess, is what I would sort of say, probably surpassing in some ways even like sort of human coaching in that regard. But you've got to, I think, give it time and kind of like have patience, right? There's the quality of the output really is dependent on the quality of the input, I guess, is kind of what I would say. So you almost need to kind of like coach the coach a little bit on that. But yeah, I think understanding kind of like the kind of coaching that people need at different stages in their career is interesting. The kind of coaching that people need even in different, the same job, but in different locations or different sort of like circumstances, I think that can be pretty interesting. And the whole power of, these LLMs and sort of these generative AI tools is that they theoretically can scale and kind of like start to customize even to that degree.